The quiz activity module can be a daunting thing to set up, so this video will walk you through the process of setting up a quiz and provide examples of a few question types. When first adding a quiz, make sure that editing is turned on. Now, click the Add an Activity pull-down menu within the section where the quiz will be added. Choose Quiz from the list of options. Enter the name of the quiz into the text box. Afterwards, add a short description of the quiz. This text can be as simple as a message of good luck to the students, or as in-depth as instructions on how to complete each question. Click the Enable boxes to input a time frame that the quiz must be taken and completed within. The time can be as exact as allowing only an hour time frame for the quiz to be open. Additionally, it is possible to enable a time limit for the quiz. The next option is to set the number of attempts allowed for the quiz. This option is set to unlimited attempts by default. If you do not want the student to have an unlimited number of attempts, choose a smaller number from the pull-down menu. The grading method option is for determining a student's grade after multiple attempts. The default is to record the highest grade, but there are other options in the pull-down menu. The next important choice is deciding question behavior. Shuffling within the questions will mix the answers to the question, randomizing options when answering questions such as multiple choice or matching. Next, you will need to choose how the question will overall behave. The default is for the question to have deferred feedback, which forces the student to finish the question before they see whether or not they were correct. The other main choices are immediate feedback, adaptive mode, or manual grading. The adaptive mode allows each student to take multiple attempts at the question within the same quiz attempt. This mode applies a penalty to the student's score whenever a wrong answer is input, but then the student can retry the question. Review options can be set to limit the amount of information that is given to a student at certain times, such as while the attempt is still active or after the quiz is completed. Display options can be changed to affect how the quiz is shown to the student. The main options here are the decimal places displayed. The default is 2 decimal places, but this can be changed. There are options to set restrictions on the quiz, such as setting a password. You can also set a required IP address if desired. These restrictions can be used to limit the availability of the quiz to the students, such as who can take the quiz and where they can take it. The overall feedback for the quiz can be a useful tool to address specific groups of students. The feedback can be input and then set to only address certain grade ranges within the quiz. For instance, if the student score is below average and you'd like to leave an encouraging message, you can input some feedback saying something like, "With some more studying, you can greatly improve your score next time around," and then set this feedback to appear to anyone who scores below a 70%. After filling in the desired contents for the quiz setup, click Save and Display to continue the quiz creation. Now that you have applied the preferred settings to the quiz, click Edit Quiz to begin adding questions.